everyone, I hope that you've been enjoying our Prayers of Power series. As an initiative, we have decided to ask various members of Queensburgh Church what their favorite prayer in the Bible is and why that is their favorite prayer. Stay tuned to hear from each and every member.
Hi everyone. So my favorite, or one of my favorite prayers from the Bible is the prayer of Esther. And I think it's because as young people, often we get put in places that we don't want to be, kind of unexpectedly. And that's exactly what happened to Esther. One day she was just a normal girl walking down her road, and the next minute she was the wife of a king. So, and fighting for her life. So I think just the thought of the fact that she turned to God in such a life-threatening situation, and maybe we don't go through life-threatening situations on a daily basis, but the decisions that we make alter our lives. So I think committing everything to God is so important, and trusting Him in the situations that actually seem life-threatening to us is so important. So yeah.
A prayer that comes to mind is the prayer of Daniel. I actually have quite a few, but Daniel, what I love about him is, as a young man, Daniel's faith never wavered. He was always strong in the Lord. He knew his Lord. And despite the circumstances, the situations he was faced with, he was never ever dismayed. And he always prayed openly, convictingly. And I just admire his strength. He knew his God, and he displayed that strength by calling upon the Lord, asking for forgiveness, confessing, and bearing his supplication before the Lord. So I admire that, I resonate with that. It gives me hope despite whatever situation we faced in. Whatever the situation, we can always call upon the Lord and know for sure, for certain, that our God hears our prayers.
Well, my favorite prayer is actually a few prayers from the Bible. John 17, the Lord's Prayer. And I also like Solomon's prayer in the book of Chronicles. But I think the prayer that tops all is the Lord's Prayer in the book of Matthew. I love this prayer so much, and needless to say, I grew up with it. Right from the time we were in primary school, we had to repeat the prayer all the time. And what has fascinated me about this prayer is I always wondered if Jesus said this prayer in English. And as I grew up, I realized that no, he never ever spoke English, he spoke Aramaic. And then I wanted to hear Jesus saying this prayer. I wanted to see what it sounds like coming from the lips of Jesus. I'm going to make an attempt. This is not Aramaic, but it's Hebrew. I studied and by-hearted the prayer in Hebrew. Now, you wouldn't know if I'm saying the right things or the wrong things, but let me demonstrate to you what it might have sounded from the lips of Jesus. It's Sheba Shemahim Yet Kadosh Shemka. It goes on to say, Thavua Melkothka Yahese Ratzonka. That give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses. It's a long prayer, but that's just a few words. And having learned how to say this prayer in Hebrew, just to say Sheba Shemahim Yet Kadosh Shemka fascinated me and brought such a joy to my heart. And perhaps one day I will, when I have the book in front of me, I'll repeat the whole prayer. So now, if you want to know what is my favorite prayer, yes, indeed, it is the Lord's Prayer. And it is so beautiful, and it is so well said by Jesus that it became universal, not for any other reason than for the beauty that this prayer has. Amen.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and check us out on our social medias on Instagram and Facebook at Queensburgh SDA Youth.